Okay. Like I said, I don't stream to YouTube that often, so. Sometimes takes a minute for it to get going. Oh, that's wonderful. Something seriously wrong with the internet down at Q1 today. Oh, what a hit from Lido. That was a great hit. Why does it stop on? Looks like Diody and Mike are tied 5-5. Okay. Well, they got the scoreboard figured out. I'm not sure what happened with Mike and Lido. One of the drawbacks of doing it remotely is I can't go over there and find out what happened. But they've figured it out. Oh, it's a glitch. Oh, okay. That's what that streamer was talking about. YouTube is live, but it doesn't have the live designation. It's not popping up with live on it. It doesn't literally say that it's live. But I'm watching it as it happens. I'm watching my stream, and I'm watching everything that's happening a couple seconds later happen there. So it looks like it's just a regular video, but it is actually live. Oh, and then I missed 2-1. Hopefully they update the score. Giodi ended up coming back and beating Mike, so he'll take on Chris Jackson right away. Alvin got by PJ. Acid by June. Shane by CJ. We saw that earlier. Jason De Leon past Stefan. Stephen Lau past Juice. We saw that earlier. So Chris Jackson versus Diodi, although they might not play on the same table. They might be on another table. I don't know who's coming up on table 2. I think it's a B division match. I can't see who that is on table 2. Is that Sip? A little dark. Mike with the 3 ball. Cutting in the side, sending the cue ball around the table. 3 rails, back out for the 4. Oh, he's overcut the 3. And scratched. Lito will make you pay for those. And just with the way things are positioned on that table, Lito should be up 4-2 here. 4 to the 5 is going to be the tricky one. If you don't get nice on that, you'll have troubles getting to the 6. Oh, I thought that was the 4. That's the 7. Okay, never mind. This is a lot easier than I thought. Two rails around for the 7. Just about. Oh, he drew it back. Got to keep it away from the 8, and he does a good job of that. Steady on the 7. Just roll a ball width forward, or will he roll to play it in the side? If he's got a little bit of angle, he'll stun it to the rail, and if he doesn't, he'll have to roll forward just like that. Lido up 4-2. I'm not even sure who's playing on table 2. I don't know everybody in the tournament. I know most of them, and I've met a few of them. Some of them that I've met. I've only met once or twice, so not entirely sure. But I think that was Sip. I think that's Sip and Stefan. Meanwhile, Mike and Lido still going at it. Mike with a good looking table here. The 1 to the 2 is going to be the trickiest part. If you can go to the side rail and come back towards the 10, that would be ideal. Be sure he can't run into the 2 from here. 4 ball to the side. Cue ball's gonna probably run into that 9. Nope, into the horn. He missed the side. Cue ball missed the 9. Looks like he's left him a shot at that 4 to the bottom left. Meanwhile, Mike dropping the cue ball in over for the 5. Be a tricky little, or for the 4, sorry. A little tough to see the color on that 4. No, I'm not advocating for the pink 4 ball. Run this down the rail. Bump the cue ball out a little bit. He'd like to be a little further out. Mike probably would have liked to have been a little further. Another 4 inches out from the rail. And then he's got a much better angle of approach into that top rail. As it is now, if he wants to get on the 6, he's going to have to travel or check the heck out of it. And I don't think it's possible to check the cue ball that much off that rail. Might be able to. Six ball is probably going to hang up over the side pocket. Needs to get a little bit of gas going there. There it is. That'll work. Depending on the angle, he may go straight forward off this 6 into the side rail and back out to the middle for the 7 past the 10. I want to keep it as simple as you can. Wow, Mike did a great job of killing the speed on the cue ball there with that 5. Ends up on the short side of the 6, having to take it long, but still a really good job. Stefan with the 8 in the side. Run the cue ball up and down. Or he looks like he's taking it to the corner. Oh, he might get a little fortunate. No, didn't get in behind the 10 quite far enough. Mike hoping to claw back within 1. He's going to be coming across the 9. The good thing is, though, he's got a large target. Anywhere in here works. Oops, I thought I was going to make an X. Little top, a little bit. Oh, overcut it. Stroke looked a little funny there. Lido probably back cut the bank on the 8, maybe? It's not easy. There we go. Now table 2 is correct. It is sipping, Stefan. Stefan to take the first rack. Right in the heart. 1-0. Racing to 4. That is B-side action. We'll go fast and furious. Oh, Lido needs that to bounce a little more. Needed to get to the end rail. That could cost him. I'm going to leave you for a minute, folks. I got to go start dinner. So I'll be back, but it's going to be a few minutes. I know it's not the best music, but a little bit of copyright-free Facebook tune.
You were on my mind today for the first time in a long time, and I pulled out my phone and rang. I hope you don't mind, but I hear your voice and I freeze. Hello, who is it you say to me? And I open my mouth to speak, saying I don't mean to call you out of the blue. This isn't something that I usually do, and you might not believe me, but I swear that it's true. Oh, I used to be sad, but now I'm out of the blue. Oh, I used to be sad, but now I'm out of the blue. And then we talked for hours, catching up on everything. We both changed in the best ways, and this could turn into anything. And as we wind down, you say it's nice to hear from you now, and I swear that you could hear me smile, saying I don't mean to call you out of the blue. This isn't something that I usually do, and you might not believe me, but I swear that it's true. Oh, I used to be sad, but now I'm out of the blue. Oh, I used to be sad, but now I'm out of the blue. I don't mean to call you out of the blue. This isn't something that I usually do, and you might not believe me, but I swear that it's true. Oh, I used to be sad, but now I'm out of the blue. Oh, I used to be sad, but now I'm out of the blue.
You're kidding me. I just went to go put dinner in the oven. And now it's just paused and stopped. See if I can restart him. Yeah, not sure what's happening with the camera there. Shouldn't be working like that. Should be working just fine. It did all last weekend. Mike just placing that 10 ball after it drops in. I think we got it back up and running. Oh no. Oh no, his hands are still moving. So as long as it's still moving, I'm still okay. Apparently, it's pretty busy down at Q1. Sip leading 2-0 over Stefan. I thought Stefan got the first one. He made the 10 ball top left. See if Justin can double check that score. Mike looking at jumping over the 8, get at the 7 in the side. You have to be careful about those that close to the jump, that small of a landing area. It's pretty easy to jump and knock the cue ball off the table. Yeah, he's going to kick at it, try and make it this bottom left corner, but if he doesn't, he wants to get the cue ball tied up in behind the 8-9. Not a bad leave there, leaving that cue ball way on the left-hand rail. Still a makeable shot, but better than selling it out super easy. Not exactly where Mike wanted it to go, but it's going to force Lido to make a shot. He's also got the cue ball on the end rail, which means Lido doesn't have much cueing area. He can only put topspin on this ball, maybe a little bit of left or right, but you really don't want to do too much with this. Roll it in, let the cue ball come off the rail and out just enough to see the 8. Got anywhere into this area, that wouldn't be so bad. Oh, he went for the cross bank on the 7 and nails it. I don't think he intended to do that. Did he call it? He must have, because he's shooting again. Mike would take this if he was able to. Lido with the 8, pocketed in the side. He's come 2 rails back out for workable shape on the 9. Oh, Stefan tried to play the split safety, but the cue ball's come out a little further than the 7. Lido staring at the 50-yard line. Surprised he ended up there from that 9-ball shape. Expected him to be a little bit closer on that one. Looks like he's going to try and cut it in and draw the cue ball to the side rail. Just like that. Lido's on the hill. Or did they not mark all the games up? Nope, he's at 5. Okay. Seven ball gone. Got a bit of a challenge to make the 8 and come back up here for the 9. That's a lot of cue ball movement. The more you have to move the cue ball, the harder you have to hit it. The less accuracy you have. The less accuracy and the less control. Why the break shot's one of the hardest games in pool. Hardest shots in pool. Tough to control that much power with any degree of accuracy. Going forward. Thinking about it. Takes a second look. Good discipline. Able to stand up from a shot you're not confident on. Maybe just needed another minute. Sip with a tough 9-ball. He's going to have to long bank this right back to where he's standing. Oh, he might be playing safe. That's not going to get it done. I thought it was going to roll a little further. Not an easy cut from there, but certainly doable. Meanwhile, Mike looking for the push. Just remember to start the instant replay. Lido with a wide open table. 1 to the side, 2 to the top left, 3 to the bottom left or the bottom right, depending on how you land on the 2. 4, 5, same pocket, bottom left. 6 is gone. 7 to either corner. 7 to the 8 shouldn't be that difficult. If you land on it with any angle at all, you should be able to get through. You come at it from this angle, you should be able to come back out. And same thing from the other side. Stefan trying to get his first rack on the board. That'll do it. Trails by 1 only. Nice and soft. Lido should be able to hold there for the 5 fairly easily, just like that. And the same thing. Same sort of same sort of shot. Wow, why was that difficult to get out? I think, to be honest, I want to come over and I want to play this side. I want to take this error and this error out of play. We'll see if Lido thinks the same. And he does. Doesn't want to be straight. Well, that could be a little too straight. If it is, then you've kind of got angle this direction anyway, so now you're in a bit of a bind. Yeah, see, he's got a little bit of angle. That means the cue ball is going to go off this direction. So he's going to have to hit it with enough stun to get it out here. Or draw it all the way back and out. I might be inclined to do the draw. Oh, he just pushed it through. He had enough angle. Nicely done. Stefan brought the cue ball up nicely for the 2. He can just roll forward, get through it for the 3. Lido on the hill. 3 balls remaining to advance to round number 3. Oh, he's overcut it, and it still drops. Oof. Yikes. That'll do it. Lido getting the W. Switch over to table 1 here. So we watch Stefan trying to reach that 8 ball. These are 9-foot diamond tables, so it's a bit of a stretch. In the meantime, don't forget about Crystal Palace cues. Sponsor of Q1 Billiards. Check out their website, see what they've got online. Stefan trying to draw a level at 2. It's only a race to 4, so once you're on the B side, you've got to make them count. That's going to work. A little dangerous getting on that side of the 10, but it ended up pushing it almost straight in. Should be able to hit this fairly soft, not worry too much about it. Hit it true and it's in. Had some speed on it, but it's still 2-2 now. The draw sheet. A little tough to manipulate this, so bear with me as I try and move it around. Ross Sereno will play Keith Yip in round 3. Edwin versus Don. Blair gets by Howe, and he'll play Alvin. Asahiro will play Shane. Sean Seguin still playing. Oop. Wow, that's so hard to control this. Sean Seguin still playing Michael Scott. What the heck? That's just getting crazy now. Lido gets the winner. Jason DeLeon versus Justin Lee. Stephen Lau and Eddie 2 and Grant Golay. That's on the A side. On the B side, Marty Cope. Okay. We'll just go back to this, and I'm going to bring that in a different way. Okay, I think I sorted that out. When next we get back to it, I should be able to go over that draw sheet fairly easily. I am going to have to take a break here for an hour, hour and a half or so. I've got to, well, eat dinner and head out and pick up my kidlet. It's every Saturday at 6:30. Massa and Shane battling it out on table 6. Was that sip at the table on table 2? He's got a bank on the 8. You got to get some speed on the cue ball on this to get it around the table to make that shape on the 9. Nice shot. Oh, no. Oh, it got by it, but it didn't quite get shape on the 9. Shane Sexton, he was in the 580 and under. He was doing really, really well. Didn't he shoot like close to 700 level according to the Fargo Tournament Analyzer spreadsheet? Pretty impressive, I gotta say. I had to curse him, didn't I? You're welcome, Massa. Would like to be able to draw the cue ball just a little bit back off this 6. Not much. You don't need to be straight in, but just a little less angle would be great. That's not bad. Not bad at all right there. Sit with a long 10 to get on the hill. Overcut it, and it's going to hang up on the next rail. That's makeable. Stefan should have this one to get on the hill. We'll see, though. It is close to the rail with the cue ball and the object ball. That can play a factor. Massa doesn't have to do much with this 8. Cut it in, roll the cue ball to the end rail, and have it bounce out a little bit. You're going to have a nice shot on the 9. Stefan can keep his head down. He's got a good shot to make this. And he was perfectly still and takes the lead 3-2. Oh, Massa going up and down. Now, does he have enough angle to do the same thing? Come back to this bottom rail and then right back up towards the 10. Unable to pocket the 9. Shane stuck to the rail, almost straight in. This is going to be a challenging shot. Keep your head down, line it up, and stroke right through it. Not much more you could do there. Only one spot you can hit it on the cue ball, so tight to the rail. No real angle. Oh. Oh, and Shane misses the 10. You gonna get a little fortunate? He is. Asa gonna have to bank the 10. No, long bank on the 10. I don't know if I like the split safety from there because the split safety, you're too shallow on the cue ball and you're not going to get the 10 to the rail. Maybe do it the other way. Back cut the split safety. He elected to back cut the 10. He's going to make it, so it's going to spot. That's not the worst thing in the world. It's better than hanging up in the pocket, that's for sure. Shane undercuts the 10. Gonna give a little bit of an easier shot to Massa, but not much. Still got to be careful. Undercut it. Oh, and he's going to scratch. So that'll be ball in hand for that 10 ball. He's going to give that one up. Shane with the first mark on the leaderboard. Stefan. Still looking around. Just trying to work his plan out. That one ball doesn't go by the 2. So maybe he'll bank it down towards the 10 and try and get the cue ball off the side rail into the 2. In behind the 2. It's a little tricky. You really got to have the right pace here. Otherwise you just scratch in the corner. Oh, great effort. Tried to cut it by the 2. I think he had more room. That did go. Tough to play it that tight from that distance, though. Oh, no. Sip trying to just play a little touch safety. Miscalculates a little bit. Drops the cue ball in the corner. That 5 ball is a little touchy, but I think there's room. It's the 6 ball that he's having issues with. Making that 4, bump the 6 out, and still leave yourself a usable angle for the 5. Shane open up the 9. This is it here. If he can make this 6 get back out to the center of the table, this rack is pretty much cooked. Oh, I'm just gonna ignore that table now because every time I comment on it, I make Shane miss. Sorry, Shane. Stefan going for the safety. That's not a bad idea. Well, that's interesting. Obviously, troubles with the Wi-Fi or with the internet over at Q1. Well, that's not good. Looks like the cameras have froze again. Yeah, I think there's too many people on the internet down at Q1, and it's clogging up the bandwidth, ruining the stream. You almost need my own internet wherever I go stream. Yeah. So there's not much I can do about that, folks. There's just so many people down at Q1. They're all on the Wi-Fi. It's clogging up the internet. I'm gonna leave it go, but there's I don't know. For those of you that are watching, did you want me to leave it up or should I just stop? Because the internet there's so many people down there. Every table's busy. Everybody's on the Wi-Fi and it's clogging up the internet. I can't get a good feed here. Yeah, see, every 10 seconds it's stopping and starting and stopping and starting. I'll put the music on and I'll turn it on, but what do I commentate here? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down, guys. I got every 10 seconds one of the tables stops. It's not fun to watch. It's not fun to commentate. I'll check again at 7 o'clock. That's around 7 o'clock. I should be back anyway, and we'll see if we can pick it up at 7. In the meantime, you can follow along with the challenge bracket. Yeah, I'll find the bracket and put it up right now. Hold on, give me a minute. Yeah, Dawn, I'd love to stream it, but I'm getting one frame out of every 100. One camera works, then the other one doesn't, and then that one works, and the other one doesn't. Yeah, sorry, fellas. Sorry, folks. I'm gonna shut it down. Like I said, I'll come back at 7 o'clock. We'll see if we can make it work then. Thanks for trying. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again hopefully at 7.